I admit, I'm just barely rehearsed. You can see it as I button my shirt. Well, I just want to go ahead and get started on my fantasy playlist. Resuming countdown my fantasy playlist of January 10th, 2016. One heck of a fantasy playlist. A lot of great BPMs. Beats per minute dance anthems on this fantasy playlist. And at number 23, no, actually number 21, we're almost in the top 20 now. Up 4 from 25. Nervo, The Other Boy. Haven't heard this one in a few years. The Other Boy featured Kylie Minogue and Jake Shears. Jake Shears of the Scissor Sisters. Scissor Sisters had some great records out back in the 2000s. And I believe Filthy Gorgeous was one of them. And gosh, something with Kaiki in the title in it, I think, that came out in 2012. That was a fabulous song by Scissor Sisters. And somebody else was in that, Niles Rodgers, along with Nervo. Nervo, two Australian DJs, female DJs, who were born one day apart in 1982. Marion and Olivia Nervo. Marion was born on the 17th of February, and Olivia was born on the 18th of February. This was in 1982. And they've been at it for quite a while. Signed their first publishing deal when they were 18 years old with Sony ATV Music Publishing. They wrote some things for some distinguished artists at the time. Kesha, Pussycat Dolls, Sophie Ellis Bixter, I believe is how you pronounce her name. God, she was so huge in England back in the early to mid 2000s, and they wrote a hit. I did a little research on it. Rachel Stevens. They wrote a song for Rachel Stevens called "Negotiate with Love," which went top 10 in England back in 2005. But their success with Sony Publishing was relatively modest. As a matter of fact, they thought, well, Nervo was thinking, these two women were thinking, we're not getting anywhere much with the songwriting. Maybe we should give it up. But then they got a major deal, with a Swedish publishing company. It was called Razor Boy Music Publishing, and they co-wrote the song by David Guetta and Kelly Rowland. It was called When Love Takes Over, and oh my God, it was a huge record, big record. And they put out their debut album called Collateral in 2015, which features the song that's on The Other Boy. Told you this was unrehearsed. The Other Boy, which is at number 21 on my fantasy playlist. This is just it's not just a house record. It's not just a record that'll just heat up the dance floors, get you out, get your feet moving, get you bumping and grinding. A little bump and grind. Well, not quite like that, but I was thinking of that R. Kelly song. But this is a very commercial sounding record. This could have gone top 10 easily on the pop charts. But settled for number 21 on my fantasy playlist, and recently I found out that Nervo, Marion and Olivia Nervo, highest paid female DJs in the world at the moment, as of this date, 2018. But recently, they teamed up with Sophie Tucker, the Knox. Talked about a song by the Knox the other night on another YouTube channel, and a Japanese singer named Elisa Ueno. Best Friend. Best Friend, a huge dance hit right now. I got that up on a current fantasy playlist. Might put that at number 1 on my fantasy playlist. I think it's going to be at number 1. Maybe it's the dance club play charts on Billboard. But Nervo, they're on that record as well, so they're still kicking. People Grinning, yes, fantastic. It was amazing dance record by Nervo, People Grinning, which came out a couple of years ago, 1 or 2 years ago. Well, we got The Other Boy at number 21, featuring Kylie Minogue on this fantasy playlist of January 10th, 2016.